Hello everyone, Crystalline here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. Thank you for joining me for another Pick a Card reading. So this Pick a Card came through as, what do I need to hear? Or what do they need to hear? What is necessary to hear at this time? So tune into your intuition, take a moment, take a deep breath. We have group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Trust your intuition, trust whatever group of cards here calls to your heart and soul, your spirit, and maybe tune into whatever it is that you're really ruminating about right now in your mind. What you're pondering, any decisions, anything that you're really facing in the moment that is life altering in some way. What you need to hear versus what you want to hear, sort of message coming through. Is the message coming through? What you want, what you need to hear, what is necessary to hear versus what we just, desire to hear or want to hear. So thank you all so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. If you resonate, please do connect with me over on my social media, my Instagram, my Patreon. Those links are in the description box. And with that, beautiful heart and souls, let's just get right into it. I'll put timestamps in the comments below. So group number 1, how are all of you beautiful, amazing heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's see what your heart and soul want you to hear at this time. What is necessary, what you need to hear. Look at this pendulum decision. How beautiful. The decision that you're being guided to make right now, I feel like there is an important decision here. You're really being asked to tune into your intuition, your instincts, your body when it comes to affirming the decision that's right for you. Really tuning into your own ways of divining with your soul, your heart, and the path moving forward. We have the 4 of Swords here, really guiding you to remove yourself from normal everyday physical activities that involve a lot of thinking or other people. I feel like you're being guided to really get into your body, out of your head, out of your mind, into your body. Not so much your head. It's like being in your body and out of the thoughts, out of any programs, thoughts, opinions of others, judgments of others, projections of others, anything other outside of you. You're really being asked to go within and really listen to your own body's thoughts, how your body feels, any ailments, aches, pains, issues that are being felt within your body, within your joints, your muscles, your bones, and really tuning into how your body feels, how your heart feels. That is where the true answer for your decisions, for your life, for your intentions, what you're aligned to really lie in. Because if your body is in alignment with your true heart's desires, your body's going to feel ease. It's going to feel a sense of relief. It's going to feel like it can begin to move more effortlessly without thinking about it. When we're in a state of denying our own alignment to what is authentic for us, we tend to get caught up in the thoughts of what other people think, what they project, what their opinions are, and their projections or perspective is based on their own experience. So when we are feeling confusion as to which thoughts are ours, which thoughts are theirs, which thoughts do I tune into, it's really important to allow yourself some time to be on your own, to be in your own body, to be in your own environment. It's like I'm receiving an example here of just listening to music, for example. You may prefer one type of music, and someone that you're connected to, whom you love and adore, may like or prefer a different kind of music. And so when you're together, it's like which music, it's like I can see there's something about like a disharmonic, or it makes you feel agitated, like your skin, like your body, and it's beyond your control. However, it's not something you would judge the other person for, ask them to, not tune in and listen to their music, but you just might not do it in the same space, right? It's like there's this energy that's really asking you to be neutral in your approach to observing your life, your situation, your relationships, and really tune into your own body. Because when your body is in alignment with what's right for you, it's very, very simple and easy to stand behind every choice you make, which allows you to really interact and expand with the thoughts that are right for you, that are authentic for you, that are guided for you. Because if they're not, it makes us feel like we have to really go within. This guy's wearing armor. These are the thoughts of other people. These are the projections of other people, and sometimes it paralyzes us. Where we have to go within. We cannot move forward until we find clarity. And there's this open window here. So it's like I feel like this is almost signifying, and same here with the pendulum decision. There's like swaying back and forth. You're truly, your soul is aligning you to remain steady, neutral, and really find yourself in a state of clarity. It's like, I feel like it's like it has a lot to do with just really tuning into your body and the way that it moves. And when you're in alignment, you feel good. You can move freely. When something's not in alignment with you that pertains to thoughts and projections from others, it tends to clam you up a bit. Okay, so we have envy here, number 20, and this feels like a releasing of lack mentality, or releasing of, it's like, this is very interesting. She's looking outside of the castle here. It's all gold and yellow and beautiful, and yet her clothes inside, it's like darker and maybe a little bit more outdated. It's more like, it feels like outdated thinking. Like you're going through this very important growth spurt for yourself in terms of your consciousness, how you're aligning with your choices moving forward. And I feel like this energy is rooted in your own family type of dynamic, or just the environment that you've been accustomed to, which is, beyond your control. However, it's a moment in time where you're really being guided and encouraged to really align with your own self, your own authenticity, so that you feel the empowerment of making decisions for yourself that you can stand behind, that are truly in alignment with you, that allow you to really move out of this energy of envy, or this woman, it's like she's looking out there wishing that her place looked so golden and beautiful, and yet she's standing there. It's like, it's just seeing that you can do and have and be in whatever you're guided to. However, it's if we're not listening to our own inner guidance, our own body's wisdom when it comes to making choices, we tend to peer out and look at other people's lives and think, oh, I wish my life was like that, and why can't my life be like that? And then we start making excuses as to why we can't live that type of life. And I feel like you see that, you recognize that program, the lack thinking, envy, jealousy. It's simply a matter of someone perceiving something that they want or think they want and believe they can't have it, right? So it's all about the thoughts. It's like recognizing the consciousness, not so much the person or people, but more so deprogramming your old thoughts and allowing them to transform, or reprogramming your mind, depending on how you want to view it. It's like seeing thoughts as just invisible energy. The more you focus on honing into the decisions that are in alignment with your body, you naturally begin to feel more abundant. You naturally begin to feel guided towards that which you really love. And when you're in front of what you really love, the last thing you're thinking about is what you don't have. When what you really love is right in front of you, you're grateful. So it's like your body, we can't have an experience without a body. So I feel like right now it's being grateful, starting, right where you are, being grateful for your life, being grateful for your body, your ability to grow and learn and have the opportunities in life to really truly enjoy the life you desire, that you deserve, that you are aligned with naturally. And what you're doing is really allowing yourself to become aware of just programs or outdated thinking that were instilled in you at some point in time that are ready for transformation. Okay, it's like allowing you to move forward without feeling hindered in any sort of way. And it's like truth. The truth shall set you free. And by you choosing to honor your body, your own ability, your own inner discernment to recognize thoughts and meditate and go within, it's like that energy in itself inspires that in whomever you're connected to, right? Even in the collective consciousness, it helps us heal this energy of envy or lack or jealousy or greed. So we all have these thought programs within us at some level, some degree. And the difference is we choose not to feed them, right? We choose to tune into our bodies, into the magic of love and how it guides us and our soul. So truth is really being highlighted for you right now. And the truth is really needed and necessary to hear, express, embody, stand in, not just hear it, not just, it's like, the truth is actually what's going to bring about your desires manifesting in true physical reality. And sometimes the truth isn't easy to hear. However, it is, right? When it's truly aligned with what our true desires are. So I can feel it in your body. It's like when the truth is clear, your body feels like this release. It feels like it can move around a bit, even if it's not exactly what you want to hear. It is in a sense, because it frees you to move forward. So we have divine protection here. You are so divinely guided. There's so much protection around you. There's a lot of magic, a lot of acknowledgement from the spirit, the source around you, the life force around you. I feel like this is really guiding you to remember that at all times right now, that you are divinely guided and protected through whatever energies that you're moving through, healing through, rising above, growing, expanding into, out of. Like, there's this energy you're working with here that has to do with this. It's knowing that you deserve everything that you desire. And in order to truly align with that desire, it's being very honest with yourself, really allowing the truth to penetrate. I mean, I want to say penetrate, but like, it's like radiate instead of penetrating. This is interesting. Okay. So it's like the outside looking in would feel penetrating. What instead you want to focus on is radiating from the inside out, right? Like your heart, you can radiate standing still. There's a truth that is within you that is always there, can never be severed. You're born with it. It's your soul. Your soul is truth, and you're growing so much right now. Like, there's this energy of a lot happening, making the sacrifice, number 27. It's like allowing yourself to let go of any sort of ego-based mentalities that want to only focus on, status, material, wealth, shiny things, without the underlying base foundation of love and honesty and teamwork and cooperation. Like, there's an energy here that's allowing you to fully feel the gratitude for what you're receiving now and in the future. Because as you move into this energy of abundance and infinite, it's like infinite abundance, infinite supply. You recognize that when we're truly all aligned to our own soul's inner guidance, that abundance is infinite. It is the potentials, the possibilities are unlimited, and it's an infinite supply. So there's nobody in the world that has something we cannot to attain or desire to have. It means that if we see it in the world, we also have the opportunity to experience that or to have that in our lives, and to stay focused on that inspiration, right? It's like you see someone maybe working in a career that they truly love and enjoy, and when you see them, you feel inspired, like I would like to do that too, and if they can do it, I can do it. It's this sort of reconnection to your own internal guidance, your own internal dreams and hopes that live within your heart, and allowing your body to affirm it. Life affirming. Your body is so affirming in what is truly right for you. And sometimes it feels like what the right thing to do goes against, other people's opinions or perspectives, because they're not rooted in their own internal infinite supply guidance, their soul guidance. They're following programs that are outdated, or misinformation, or certain wounds and pains that have not been healed, and so they're projecting this fear out that, it's like there's a lot that you're discovering within your own consciousness, and your body is truly going to be your greatest ally in being able to affirm what you know is true for you, which allows you to truly embrace the truth, allow yourself to make any sort of sacrifices that are in alignment with abundance, that are in alignment with prosperity, which means, it could be as simple as, what's coming to me, what I'm being shown. It could be as simple as choosing to drink a glass of water versus drinking a soda. It's like only you can recognize, and moderation is key. So it's like, make the sacrifice, whatever you feel you need to do, habits, ideas, thoughts, people, relationships, situations. You don't look at this flow of prosperity. You don't have to focus on things like, I need to cut this out or stop this. It's more so, what can I do to it's like addition. What can I add into my reality every day that allows me to naturally focus on what's good for me versus feeling the lack mentality, right? So making a sacrifice may mean having to say goodbye to certain situations or people in your life. It may be habits that you've felt that you needed to cope with certain pain or certain ways of being, where if you're not entertaining those thoughts, you feel like you don't need to cope with something, right? So it's like we see it as a sacrifice for the greater good. It's that type of energy where you're at peace and acceptance with whatever it is you need to give up or leave behind or recognize, like, and there comes gratitude with that. Like it brings this energy of feeling completely grateful, not taking anything for granted, moving forward. Because I feel, look at this, you're moving into this energy of great prosperity, great, amazing, wonderful prosperity. It's just so, I feel it. It's amazing. And I feel like it's very aligned with co-creation, co-creativity, however that appears for you. Like, it's very supported. So whatever it is that it's like when you really make this internal connection, as you do that, your soul is going to begin truly radiating out, and what you want to create or be or do or who you want to be with is naturally they're just going to instantly start picking up on it, and it's just going to start being attracted to you as you are to it. Okay, like the pendulum, it's like it's all energetically based, right? So if the answer is really yes for you, most likely the pendulum swings up and down. If the answer is no, it's going to swing back and forth, right? So your body's energy with that thought and intention together forming an answer. That's really what pendulums, there's an energetic, intuitive, instinctual knowing that our body, our soul, it's a way of communicating what is right for us, because our body wants to feel safe at all times. Our body wants to feel alive and thriving. And it's interesting, I said water versus soda. It's like water to the body is so life affirming, right? It instantly nourishes our cells. Things begin operating better. Whereas if we drink a soda, it may not harm our body necessarily. However, it's not going to have the same effect as if we drank a pure glass of cold water. And it doesn't mean we don't drink soda. Maybe we just have one once in a while. It's moderation, right? Moderation for things that are not the best for our bodies, but still our bodies are very strong and adaptable. I mean, I enjoy sodas. I just know it's not good for me to drink them every single day like I did as a teenager, right? So it's like I appreciate water. I know I need to drink water every day, multiple times a day. And when I do, not only is it, it's like, it's more than just thinking about it, because when you drink water, for instance, the imprint of our thoughts is felt deeper, and it nourishes our cells. It replenishes our cells in our body naturally. When our cells are feeling fed, your body's not in a state of fear. If we're dehydrated, for example, our body's already naturally in a state of fear because it's not sure when it's going to get the next, nourishing, thirst quenching liquid for itself. So it's like when you can see your cells that way, envisioning your cells in your body, and if you're drinking water consistently, they're going to stay hydrated, right? It's like you don't have to worry if you missed a day, or it's like, however, if you weren't drinking water for a few days, your body would naturally, and you may unconsciously, if you're unconscious, you wouldn't know why your body was feeling that way, and eventually it would just begin to, it's like it doesn't lead us into alignment, right? So I feel like there's this flow of prosperity here with you really recognizing the connection between your abundance mindset and your own body, like how your own body speaks to you, the power of your thoughts. You're really allowing yourself to meditate and go within and trust the inner guidance, trust the divine guidance. The ascended masters here. I feel the divine feminine here. Here we have detached, the number 11 card. This is also death, I believe. Or is it justice? Oh, no, it's not the number 13. This is interesting. I haven't I haven't tuned into this deck for a little while. Let me just make sure. I thought death was number 13. Let's see. Let me just make sure here before I start chatting away, because I can detach. Justice. It is justice. Okay. I accept the role I play in creating my relationships and my life. Okay. The card represents reflection, acceptance, deciding, clarity, responsibility, and fairness. Okay. It's like this woman is recognizing, the true love that she feels with this bird here. And so when you love something, you let it go because you know that you don't need to hold on to it. If you love something and it loves you back, it will naturally come back to you. There's no fear of losing something here. This is about aligning with justice, with fairness, with it's also your intellect, your logic, like really understanding this from a very logical point of view of how your body and your thoughts, like your energy all works together very naturally. So I feel like there is a very wonderful breakthrough here for you, and like truly, like you just it's like when you have that moment and everything just clicks and there's no going back. Like you're like, oh my gosh, that was it. It just clicked, and now moving forward for the rest of my life, this lesson, this wisdom is going to only improve my life moving forward. Like I feel the presence of, it's the Lakshmi, the very feminine energy of being in the natural receptive flow, prosperity, abundance, earth energies, nurturing. The lotus flowers here, the elephant, very in tune with your emotional intelligence, the unfoldment of your spiritual journey, and allowing yourself to receive the wisdom and mentorship of those that have come before us, right? Those that truly are rooted in that energy and can teach us in ways that we're not familiar with. So it may even be here too, making the sacrifices may mean choosing to remain more focused in your spiritual practices or in your success mindset versus entertaining things outside of you that, it's like I'm seeing friends hanging out, and maybe every weekend they want to get together and just, hang out and drink beer and whatever. And you're like, but I'm focused on my growth right now. So it's like detaching, a lot, seeing the justice for yourself and for everyone. It's like you're not taking away from anyone else's experience. You're not causing any sort of injustice in another. This is about truly being in alignment with your own true guidance, your own life path, being, taking a more mature approach to the path forward. And you're able to do it in a way that's just so effortless, right? The life affirming of your body's like really helping you make the decisions that are truly rooted in prosperity and love for you. We've got blessing in disguise, summer solstice, radius. It's radiance, but I said radius. So I feel like you're creating this radius around you, seeing yourself as the center of the circle, your own spiraling vortex radius. Look at this. I feel like this is like you like radiating out all your life force energy. It's like you had to be, your soul was drawing you back in so that you could truly expand out and really embrace the abundance that you're aligned with. Even the number 11 to me always feels like a gateway. It's a gateway into abundance. Oh my goodness. So the number 14, assurance. Assurance. I love it. This is really beautiful. You know what I'm even hearing right now? And I said like a bonfire, like drinking beer and Pepsi. Like there's some habits here, So it's like I'm feeling like this, it's like spirituality is your gateway drug into abundance, but it's not a drug, right? It's like, it is. Love can be seen like that. However, it's a very beneficial one, just like my son told me the other day, dark chocolate is a superfood, and he's right. So we have clock here, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. The clock is ticking, huh? And not for you so much anymore. Like, I feel like this is like a transition into timelessness, and yet time is on your side now. It's like time is on your side. It's all happening in cycles. There are times to heal. There are times to grow. There are times to really enjoy the prosperity. There are times to really focus in on creating the prosperity. So whatever you're going through is a blessing in disguise. It's only strengthening you for your journey forward. And there's a lot of assurance here in this card. I'm feeling a lot of assurance again with the cycles, trusting the cycles. You're being shown all the cycles of your life, and we go through the cycles, and we reach this amazing awareness. And as we continue into the next phase of cycles in our life, it serves us. We don't make the same mistakes. We stop making mistakes. We begin to really build upon the wisdom and the lessons that we've learned in the past. And I feel like time is truly aligned with you. It's truly on your side, like in the most beautiful ways. Really, truly on your side. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. Interesting. This is interesting. How do I feel when I know that I deserve what I want? Why do I deserve what I want? How have I changed from believing that I shouldn't ask for what I want to realizing that it is my right to have it all? Beautiful. We have, I affirm only the good in life. I am in harmony with all that surrounds me. I am at peace. 3 of Mirrors and 2 of Cups. Oh my goodness. There is an energy here of really coming into your understanding as to why you react versus response. Okay, because the response is truly rooted in your connection to your soul, your alignment with love. When you're aligned with love, you're always going to respond in love. If you're somehow unconsciously playing out fear programs within you, or programs within you that are outdated or were picked up along the way that just are no longer serving or need a chance to grow, whatever it is, there's no judgment or there's no comparison. It's just, what feels right for you. I feel like you're really being guided to tune into what is specifically right for you and your body and you alone, because truth is relative. Truly, like, what is true for you may not be true for another, and yet we all are aligned with the same basic principles of truth, right? So honesty and loyalty. You may be a very loyal person. However, it doesn't mean that you're loyal to those that are lying to you. You're loyal, and you are loyal to those that are lying to you. However, you're not going to be engaged with them. You're not going to be, convincing them of anything necessarily. And so it's like there's an energy here of cooperation, of mutual love, of harmony, balance, the good things in life, and recognizing that you are a good person, that you already are love, and that you already are loyal and beautiful. And communication, there's a lot of healing here. There's a relationship here. 3 of Mirrors, celebration, being able to truly share your unique and again, emotional intelligence, your unique abilities to dream and express your dreams, and share your deep wisdom and thinking, like having deep conversations, or just having a good time with no words at all. Like there's this beautiful acknowledgement and acceptance and just friendship and love, and the relationship itself is healing. There's no focus on doing healing. It's like there's no more healing. Okay, you are truly entering into a time in your life where you can truly flow, enjoy the flow of prosperity, enjoy the health, the vitality, because I feel like this blessing in disguise truly allowed you to embrace your life instead of giving up hope or going down the wrong path, or just, coming to a dead end and wishing things had been different. Like, I really feel like this is a very serious awareness, and yet it's your life, it's sacred, and it was always meant to be at this time. And there's nothing that anyone does wrong. It's all right. It's all right. There's only lessons. There's only growth. There's only love. There's only truth. And I feel like there's a lot of positivity really reassuring you right now. Even if you don't feel like expressing it, it's fine. In your ability to be real with yourself and authentic, it's like when I'm like, even today, for example, like I'm not feeling all that like super positive, like the sun, but I'm more just like, tuned in, and the stoic face where it's like you're you, and you're doing whatever you need to at this time to move through. And overall, I feel your attitude's very positive. It's very rooted in love. And we go through darker things. Humanity is filled with light and shadow, and as we're going through whatever growth we need to, we are shown all sides of the coin, so to speak, so that we can really be clear moving forward. And I just feel like there's a sacredness here. There's a recognition of that process. You know, they got the lion and the lamb here, the Two of Cups. You know, whatever this is, it's truly allowing you to recognize within your own self, your own truth, and where you react versus respond. Because if we're ever reacting to something, it's usually stemming from a place of fear within us, or wounds, or pain, or hurt, or judgment, or something like that. And it's truly just, it's like, it could be someone else as well that I'm almost feeling like a detachment type of energy. So it could be between you and another, where especially with justice here and make the sacrifice, like if this is someone you truly care about, to let go and truly trust. You know, if two people are meant to be together and they're meant to go through certain lessons together, the best thing we can do is align with the love, align with the truth and the integrity. Because by choosing to stand in your truth and integrity, you are serving them in that relationship. You are being and choosing to be a reflection of the truth, of love, of who you really are, your authenticity. And if it's meant to continue growing and healing, it will. It allows them the opportunity to then stand in their truth and see their own authentic selves within. And, you know, to be able to move forward. It's like, if you know you can't take someone's reaction right now, then you know. However, how do you know they're going to react? So it's like, if you can recognize someone else is in a state of reaction and you're choosing to be in a place of responsiveness, of really responding, being responsible for your actions, then you'll know when to, you'll know what to do, right? You'll know whether you need to reach out. And the thing is like, if you are reaching out to someone, don't worry about reactions, because if they react, then you know. If they respond, then you know. And if you're truly rooted in your own authentic flow, you will never fear a reaction. It will be more of a simply an observance point of view, because you're never going to truly, when you're aligned with love and you're aligned with your integrity and responding in love, you're never going to trigger someone. Not intentionally in any way, shape, or form. So to approach them, you have no fear. There's no intention of you triggering them or trying to make the reaction, you know, appear out of them, right? So if you're truly in that place, there's nothing to worry about. And they may be in that state of mind at the same time as you, obviously, but the choice for you to align with your own soul's guidance, you know, that in itself is healing any type of relationships that you're connected to. So that's truly, like, I feel like that is a very big, it's like the catalyst that has allowed you or helped you or assisted you in seeing, you know, your own programs rooted within yourself. And no matter what happens, there is an energy here of balance and harmony and healing. And, you know, it's like, I feel like there's a new person entering into your life. And so it's like, whatever needed to be shown, it's all a blessing in disguise, so that when you're in this relationship, this new relationship, everything just flows. It's what's allowing you to attract all of this beautiful, harmonious energy of relationships and true emotional fulfillment. So effortless. All you got to do is look at each other, and it's like, here, drink from my cup. Here, drink from my cup. It's all so beautiful, okay? So here's a postcard from Spirit. I'm going to read this to you. It says, live your dreams. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in Spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. Look at you. So, again, I just feel like this is such a beautiful way that your soul is truly aligning you to like all of your desires, and whatever has happened in the past has allowed you to really hone in and truly know for yourself what is right for you. And this is just like the culmination of that. And it's like there's just this opening into the next stage and cycle of your life, trusting the timing of your life, trusting the divine timing, the flow of prosperity, affirming only the good in your life, really knowing that you're in harmony and surrounded by all that serves you, really feeling at peace, knowing your own truth. Like, it's so beautiful to acknowledge your truth and really know your truth. And now you really get to experience your truth in a whole new way, a whole new level, a deeper understanding. I feel like it's really allowing you to feel safe and secure in your own body and your own mind, trusting your own thoughts, and allowing yourself to dream about the future, visualize the future without it triggering anything of lack. Like, you're very, very supported in prosperity. Source really wants you to feel prosperous, be prosperous, and co-create. You're a powerful co-creator, unstoppable, like super aligned with the divine intelligence. And fulfilling a contract simply means that you're fulfilling your own life's dream, your own life's choices, ultimately that are right for you. And I just feel like no matter what, no matter where you are, no matter what season it is, what elements around you, you're really going to feel the support of your worthiness, of what you deserve, especially when you're consciously like intending to connect in with nature and doing any sort of rituals or meditation, or just intention setting is what I want to say. Oh, there's an energy there with ritual. So allow yourself to let go of any thoughts or perspectives that don't agree with you or your body. So for example, I felt like a slight twinge when I said ritual, especially in my head. So instead of feeling that, ask yourself how you can transform it into a way that is not triggering for you. So maybe it's just, instead of ritual, you say setting my intentions. It's more like intentional work with nature or the universe or the elements. And some people are going to call it that, but don't let that, it's not your thoughts, it's someone else's, but it's like, if it incites a reaction in us, it's not serving us in any way, because there's nothing we can do about other people's perspectives except inspire them to rethink their own rethink their own thoughts by choosing to rethink our own, right? We've got to be that example. So, play around with your words and see if you can change them, or, show yourself how you can perceive things in new ways so that it's not constantly triggering you and causing you to, misalign with your own truth, or miss out on the, it's like looking out and wishing, it's like you are really being guided to see yourself. Even in the Three of Mirrors here, I'm seeing, three different mirrors. No matter which one you look in, even though they're all a little bit different, it's still you. And no matter what, the lion, he's always going to be the lion. The lamb's always going to be the lamb. So the lion and the lamb can hang out. They can relax together. They can be snuggly with each other. However, if there really is a real danger or something, the lion can protect the lamb. The lamb can't necessarily protect the lion. So it's like acceptance of who you are, what type of person you are, with your sensitivities, whether you're a stronger person or a gentle person. Regardless, it's encouraging and, allowing yourself, accepting yourself. There's like true self-acceptance and understanding who you are. It's like, I'm a woman. A man could never truly walk in my shoes and know what it's like to be a woman. The lion can try to know what it's like to be a lamb. It's like seeing yourself as human, but also that you are your own unique person, and everybody is different. We all are different in our own likes and interests, and what our body is the only thing that can affirm for us. Our thoughts are great. There's all the thoughts in the world. I'm a Gemini. I hear millions of thoughts all the time, and a very, very large part of my journey has been tuning into my body, my emotions, because for me, it's so easy to pick up on thoughts or ideas that are in the consciousness, and if I'm not truly rooted in my authenticity, it can take me into some really dark places, and it has in the past. And that's why I'm able to really maintain my integrity when it comes to thoughts and consciousness, and why I can share these messages, because for me it is very sacred. My intentions are always rooted in the truth, to the best of my ability, and to also honoring the souls and life force of everyone else that receives these messages. You know, my intention is to share messages that are meant for you, not necessarily for me. However, it's all universal wisdom, right? It's universal consciousness, and the wisdom of our collective humanity. These cards all derived or came from a place rooted deep within our own consciousness, from many different people, you know, and together we co-create. So it's like, it's just recognizing your unique flavor, your unique perspective, and how you are such a beautiful, wonderful part of the whole. Without you, we wouldn't be the same, you know? So know that you are deserving of everything that you want. And when you feel what you want, that means it's meant for you. You know, you feel it because it's meant for you. So continue to feed that, honor that. You know, take your time with getting to know exactly what feels right for you, your emotions, because the person and people that are meant for you, you feel it in your heart, you feel it in your body. Your heart automatically is drawn to them. So be open to having that open heart feeling. And you know, when you're around thoughts and energies that constrict your body or your heart, it's like we literally cannot feel each other. It's like two people walk, you know, if your heart's open and this person's heart's open, okay, both their hearts are open, so they just naturally can see each other. If this woman, say this man, his heart's open, and this woman, her heart's closed, she's, because her heart's closed and she's afraid, she's going to be over here in her room or hiding or something, and the man's just going to be out walking by. Whereas if she was in her heart, she might be outside in her yard, and then he walks by and they're like, oh, hey, you know. So it's like, there's just this very simple simplicity type of feeling when you're really in tune with just the truth of love and yourself and your authenticity. And we as humans in our consciousness have made everything so complicated, and not out of anything on purpose. It truly is. We're just so inspired. There's so many ideas. We're so creative naturally, and it's the human journey of really learning who we are and what it's all about, so that we can be the true co-creators, and also experience life the way that we desire to experience it. It's not just about co-creating and working and, you know, healing ourselves. It's about living life and having fun and having experiences, and, you know, being able to share those experiences with people we love, you know. And I feel like that's what it is, just letting go of that and allowing yourself to enjoy your life and to have fun and to let life give you a good time. And you know, what feels good? Is there anything in life that feels good, right? So it's like to get out and have fun with others, and to have fun in what you're doing. It doesn't have to be serious all the time. It should be fun. It should be play. It should be something that feels, you know, it's like the clock is nothing to fear, you know. So whatever it is, when I don't think I can take your reaction right now, I feel like that, whatever that is the energy that you've truly, it's like you've transmuted it, you've risen above it, you've seen beyond it. It's just so in the, you know, it's whatever it is, it's like so simple again, but it allowed you to really uproot anything that didn't belong, you know, so that you can get back into your heart and truly be the person that you're meant to be. And you can think of it as spiritual amnesia, because it, you know, I feel like we do go through those periods of time to help us gain a deeper understanding to what is truly going on in the collective consciousness and humanity. Because if we don't, it just gets worse and it affects us all, right? So we each have to do our part. And you know, it's a bummer when we have to stop and heal stuff and be, you know, do all this stuff just because others aren't doing it. And we miss out on all the fun. So just know, whatever you've done, you're recognized here. Your soul knows it's time for you to have a good time and connect with those you love, and those you love, you know, doing the things you love to do, and whatever it is that guides you. Okay. So thank you so much for being you. I truly hope this message resonated and just allowed some guidance to, you know, instill the strength and fortitude moving forward, and opening your arms to embracing just prosperity, love, friendship, fun, partnership, love, fun, ease, grace, abundance, prosperity, just, you know, money flowing effortlessly, the sun shining when you want, raining when you want, going, you know, just whatever you want. Your heart is the pendulum, you know, your heart's the pendulum. It's going to open. It's going to feel good when you're thinking, when your thoughts are, you know, aligned with what's right for you. And when your thoughts aren't, it's going to say, So thank you so much for being you. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for your fairness, your justice, your beautiful alignment to life, because it truly does inspire us all. And, you know, it does strengthen the collective consciousness. That it's wonderful. So thank you. I'm grateful to be connected to you all. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos. And please connect with me over on my social media, my Instagram, my Patreon. I would be so honored. And so until then, beautiful heart and souls, as always, thank you once again for tuning in, and just continue being you. Keep doing you, allowing the prosperity to align to you. And I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you. In infinite love always. Peace. Hello, group number 2. How are all of you, amazing, beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's see what message your soul wants you to hear at this time, what you need to hear, what is necessary to hear. So we have Ogum, nature. Right away, I can feel your emotional guidance system and nature are really they're calling to you. They're really asking you to tune in. It's like your soul's asking you to tune into your emotions and nature. It's like feeling the effortless, complementary, congruent, current magnetic energy. It's like when you're in nature, nature doesn't judge you. There's like those feelings of non-judgment, those feelings of just acceptance and knowing that you're one with the earth, that you belong here. You know, you can be in nature, you can be completely yourself. There's never any judgment. There's never any negative projection or disharmony or dissonance, or it's like you can feel the connection of true life force and beauty when you're in nature. So there's an energy here that it's like your soul is really sharing some very beautiful dreamy energy with you, some very beautiful dreamy ideas, dreams and ideas and inspirations that truly fulfill your heart, like fulfill your heart and soul. And there's an energy here where nature is really affirming it for you through very magical divination type of way. It's like being on a walk and, you know, in a random forest, right? And then you see this like symbol or sign on a tree. It's like you're never in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're always in the right place. That there's a shift in your consciousness here between right and wrong, knowing what is truly right for you versus just the energy of right and wrong. Like there's a right and wrong collective, this and that, or so and so. This is all truly rooted in your own intuition, your own instincts, and how your soul communicates to you through your own synchronicities, through nature. And I feel like your divination quality, like the way that you really connect in and tune into nature and also divining with your soul affirmations is really improving. Like you're really receiving a lot of inner knowing, and your emotions are truly, it's like attaining that level of self-mastery within your own emotional intelligence where you just know and the ideas really begin to flow. So you're receiving, like I feel like you've received already some very beautiful ideas, very dreamlike, very, you know, it's like poetry and art, and, you know, it's just this energy of, it's almost like nature speaks, you know, nature speaks, the soul speaks. There's a language to our soul. There's a language to the life force energy that can only be expressed in artistic ways or through creative ways. And I feel, you know, it's like nature is a tree, the birds, it's the natural life force energy, just like a human being. However, there's something here about you really feeling it more than ever right now. Strength here. There's some changes happening in your reality. You're really feeling your compassion, your integrity, your loyalty, your commitment to the sacredness of life, your commitment to your own dreams, your own heart, the commitment to the earth's dreams. Like there's a very powerful alignment occurring here for you. Letting go, the strength to let go of whatever you need to let go of that's no longer relevant, serving you, moving forward. and still at a very peaceful acceptance with it. I feel like it's a very natural, effortless letting go at this time, whatever it is. And it's truly rooted in a solid foundation for your future, like really solidifying your foundation, really allowing you to have a new awareness and self-mastery over what inner strength truly is. You know, by being so in tune with nature, it's like that strength is natural. It's effortless. You don't have to be, it's always there. You know, it's always there no matter what. I feel a little bit of the pink here and yeah, look at the way the lion, he's just like, it's like you're focused, you know, it's serious, and yet there's a reassurance and an ease that allows you to be in that dreamlike mentality, dreamlike state. We have divine light, number 27. Wow. Let me just see what else is here. You were born to create. Look at you. See, it's very powerful. You're very, very, you're so in tune with the power of creation right now in nature. And there's like this, here's the egg. It's like opening. It's like you can see it. It's really beginning to unfold for you. This powerful, so, you know, it's a process of just allowing yourself to take it one day at a time so that you can really refine, focus, learn, grow, enjoy. And it's like enjoying it. You're going to enjoy this process very, very much. You know, it's a process of creation where you already recognize your inner strengths that are there supporting you, your team, your spirit guides. You understand that you're supported by the universe. And so now it's like you're really receiving some fun stuff. Like, this is really fun. I feel a lot of, oh my goodness, heart chakra, follow your heart. Time to go. Whale breach. Okay, this is so beautiful. Contemplation. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's a lot happening all at once, and yet it's all connected. It's all intertwined in the most beautiful, synchronistic, effortless, flowing ways. There's a lot of variety here where there's not, you know, you don't feel stagnant. You feel like you can, you know, have variety in different projects and different outlets and different things, and yet it's all following your heart. It's all opening your heart even more, and it doesn't feel overwhelming. Even though the cards like all fell out, it's like there's all this stuff, and yet there's so much simplicity here. You know, and all the components work together. We have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, or meeting, hesitation. It really was me, not you. You know what I feel from this? Oh my goodness, I'm going to get to this in a minute. How do I feel when I choose to serve? Why am I service-minded? How have I changed from being careless to delivering excellence? Okay. You are very much a co-creator. Okay, I'm gonna get into this. Let me just put all these out here. I am one with everyone on the planet. Every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the world. The Two of Scrolls and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, there's just so much here. And yet it's like, it's so simple. It's so dreamy. It's like your dreams are truly manifesting and coming true. You're spending a lot of time focusing on your crafts, your skills, your creations, and you're really being held in that space. You're being, you know, it's like your soul has created this space for you. You're really embracing it. The Two of Stones here, there's a journey. You know, it's a journey that is continuing to unfold. You recognize it is one day at a time. You know, as you're creating, as the dream is unfolding, there's also letting go of things from the past, right? It's like it's like a multi-dimensional feel, and yet it's all your path. It's all one. It makes it very effortless, which is beautiful. I feel like your life is so full, and it's full of all of the magic, all of the wonderful, beautiful qualities that love, you know, affords us. And it really was me, not you. I feel, oh my goodness, what I feel from this is not only have you been focused on your creations, attracting love and, you know, understanding nature and reality, and just, you know, even being one with the consciousness of humanity, feeling that connection to being really in tune with the greater good and connecting with like-minded people all over the world, you know, consciousness, and feeling the empowerment in that and the inspiration, and allowing yourself to be a part of that, be a part of the co-creation, be a co-creator. The contemplation here is so beautiful, again, with the lion. I'm feeling a lot of loyalty energy when it comes to you feeling very loyal to your own path, and also the world, like feeling the reassurance of their loyalty to you, or the loyalty of life itself. And I feel like there's a person here entering your life, or has entered your life, or your energetic field. And it's just like, it may have brought up some things, right? However, it's like, I feel like it's, even with the whale breach card, it was like quick, it was quick, and it allowed you to see what you needed to see. And it was all truly rooted in this love. Whenever I see it, the last couple days, it's like, it really was me, not you. This energy it's almost like I keep picking it up as a reflection of ourselves that is rooted more so in like our shadow land. And I'm feeling that in this message. It's like our shadow self versus our light self. We have the divine light here. And there's a recognition how it's the yin and the yang, right? It's like we are the light. So we don't want to identify with ourselves as the shadow. However, the shadow is a part of us, and we are not necessarily the shadow. How does this want to come through? It's like there's an understanding and awareness of your own energy, and the importance of life and death, of light and shadow, of really understanding the deeper wisdom and the story of creation here, the darkness, not seeing the dark as something to fear, not seeing death as something to fear, more so value. It's like it allows you to value life to the fullest extent. It allows you to open your heart completely. There's a recognition here. I'm feeling like there is a recognition here of love truly igniting, inspiring you to embrace life, because if we don't, it's only death, right? It's just like a very simple and yet powerful, even the way the cards came out like this, Cupid's arrow, and the way I feel this card right now, it feels like this recognition of our own soul teaching us about what we could have been if we had gone down the wrong path, or what we could be if we don't choose to honor our creative side, or what if we don't choose to honor nature. Like there's something here, some sort of lesson here with you that you've really embraced, and I feel like there's a great acknowledgement here of that. Like it's like a congratulations, bravo, get to work though. It's like there's whatever you're creating and contemplating, if you're still contemplating, allow yourself to begin creating in the physical reality. Allow yourself to begin focusing and practicing and establishing like your own way of honing in on your skills or your projects or your work or whatever it is. Because even with the Two of Wands here, it's like you're on this journey of self-discovery and really discovering your own style, your own way of how you create. And you're being given the time. You're really being held in the time. It is aligned with the divine light within you. You are the light. We are the light. And the shadow is like our creation in a sense. That's what it feels like. It's like allowing our light to create something physical. And that physical object is, in a sense, even our bodies can be perceived as a shadow, because we are the soul, right? The body can be perceived as the shadow. It's not perfect, however, it is perfect, right? And when we accept our bodies, when we love our bodies, we are at one with them, and they serve us and we serve it, and we have the experience and all of this. Like there's a recognition here of love versus fear, or life versus death. Like it's just very clear, and whatever it is, it's allowed you to really feel like, you were born to create. You are a creator. You have very amazing ideas. You're very talented. Whatever it is that you do, you are very talented. So, know that this strength is here, allowing you to not only let go of whatever you need to, it's like empowering you every step of the way. Like I feel like you're also engaging with your strength in a very, very positive, like refreshing way, where it's like, oh my gosh, the strength is here not just to help us get through stuff. Like it's here it like drives us, and it becomes like, this very solid feeling energy of our foundation, knowing we can do anything. And It's truly freeing. It's like being this bear on the rock. There's no fear. It's just so, it's like you see yourself. There's confidence in yourself that you are feeling very, very innately. Like there's no need to go into explanation about it. It's just like this recognition of your true inner strength. And I feel like too, your soul's like, go ahead and whatever you need to do, it's like you can just be in your flow. And if you want to spontaneously go do something, you absolutely can. And whatever you do is just going to inspire you even more. It's like contributing to your creation process. If you need to go take a little couple days or go do something really special for yourself, not only is it nurturing to you, not only do you get to share the love even more, it like inspires you even more to create. So it's really, really cool. It's really amazing. It's definitely time for you to go on your, it's like always time to go. Like it's not even like you don't have to think about it anymore. How do I feel when I choose to serve? It's like, that's your life. You get to create for a living, and living loves your creations. It's like living creations. It's just, I don't know. There's something really beautiful here. So really follow your heart. Even when I say I don't know, I do. I can feel you are very powerful in the sense that you are such a beautiful creator. Wow. Whatever you create is very cool. Very, very cool. It's very cool, okay? And your heart is really strengthening. I feel the strengthening of your heart. It's just beyond what I can express here, which is beautiful. So I pulled this postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right places, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Ah. That is so beautiful. You are a magnet for miracles. Absolutely. And, it's through your desire and your choice to truly be a service to love, to yourself, to life, to creation. And so these creative ideas will infinitely flow to you, through you. There's an infinite supply for you to express and create, and also financial abundance here for you. So much, like whatever you're doing, just, it really secures a financial future for yourself. You have the ability to really become financially stable through whatever it is you're creating, and that's the whole focus that your soul's guiding you right now. It's your life's work, and you will be reimbursed and reassured and reaffirmed over and over and over. It's just so beautiful. Like I can just feel even the angels here. It's like they've all been with you, your guides, your soul, your team, the consciousness of humanity and the animals and the earth, really supporting you in whatever it is that you're doing right now in your life and your path, and inspiring you in so many beautiful ways. So I truly hope this message resonated with you and just affirm what you're feeling and provide some additional support moving forward. And please keep creating and being your amazing creator self. I'm very grateful to know that you're out there, and thank you so much as well for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing these videos. I really appreciate you for that. Please do connect with me on social media, my Instagram, my Patreon. I would be so grateful and honored. And until the next message that comes through, thank you again so much for being you. I truly enjoy and feel so honored to tune in and share these messages. And I look forward to the very next one that comes through. So until then, sending all my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 3. How are all of you amazing, beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So let's see what your soul wants you to know at this time. What do you need to know? What is necessary for you to know at this time? We have I Ching change. So we have some changes a brewing. Judgment. Yin and Yang, number 22. I feel right away this level of self-mastery really allowing you to feel balance and harmony within your own energy, within your own choices, your own self-initiated choice to align with your authenticity, what is right for you. I feel like your soul is really acknowledging the changes that you're making in your life or that you're shifting through. Like there's some sort of shift or change, really allowing you to feel balance and harmony and align with balance and harmony naturally. Butterfly, beauty. I feel like you're being surrounded and encouraged to really focus on beauty, transformation, seeing the beauty within yourself, rest. Be patient. Oh my goodness. Energy healing. Okay, that's powerful. Especially when you're working with any sort of healing, energy healing, spiritual practices when it comes to self-mastery within your own energy, esoteric consciousness, really tuning into humanity, our behaviors, our abilities, our psychic gifts, all of this. Even the energies of the ancients and the ancient masters and the animals, the mythology. There's a lot here that I feel like you've been tuned into, learning from streams of consciousness, and you are a true energy healer. You're someone who works with energy. You're someone who works with the balancing of energies. So your soul, your guides are really working with you right now. I feel like the dragon energy around you is really instilling some patient quality energy in you. It may feel at times even that you're being forced to rest or just take it easy, and that's because you're going through a transformative process. I was gonna say it's not like the death process, and look, we have death here. So it's interesting. It's like there's this transformation where you're truly shedding old energies first within yourself that it's like they feed death or they feed darkness or they feed instability or disharmony, and they're simply the energies of life that you're transforming, right? It's like nothing ever truly dies. It just simply transforms. And so I feel like there's this recognition within yourself of what a powerful energy healer you are, how you have the ability to bring balance and harmony to any sort of energetic frequency, vibration, relationship, situation, even nature. And so it's a process of growth. It's a slow and steady process because it is so powerful. And if we are not aware of certain things, our soul will only allow us to learn and go at a pace that is truly serving us. So if we're trying to do things faster than we should, or if we're trying to slow things down or avoid, it's like your soul's going to have you in the situation and places it needs to in order for you to not only learn and gain new understanding and deeper wisdom into your own psychic gifts, your own spiritual gifts, your own gifts to heal with energy and work with energy, not just healing energy, but there's a process here of when you get through the healing of whatever energies are within you, then you begin to expand into more it's like you gain a deeper understanding of your own gifts and how you actually create the balance and harmony, how you become the actual balance and harmony in whatever it is you're doing, wherever you are, in whatever relationship. And I feel like there is this process of death happening within you that's really guiding you to rest, to go within, to understand your own energy system on a much deeper level, really connect to your soul. I feel like too here there's some more ancient esoteric types of consciousness and energy that you're being guided into, especially here with the I Ching, and learning and discovering more about energy and humanity and different practices, spiritual practices, energetic practices, even with nature itself. There's a lot of light. Light is very, it's like the lightning card I'm seeing in my Earth Magic deck, where the lightning bolt is so powerful. However, it's neutral, right? So you're learning how to work with the power in a very neutral way so that you don't hurt yourself or others or cause any sort of setbacks, or, it's like seeing the energy and recognizing the importance of responsibility with it, the sacredness, and also the gratitude for, having the ability to work with it, which shows you it's like it's judgment, you know, it's like it's showing you that you've got it. It's all felt through the body and through experience. It's not something you need to be told. However, this is affirming it here, you know, and the transformation is truly rooted in your beauty. Like there's so much beauty unfolding. Like even your body is becoming more beautiful. I feel like this it's like as you release this old energy within you, your body starts regenerating. Like your skin is looking better, your face, your expressions, like you feel lighter. It's almost like shedding a skin. Like that's how it feels. And this rest energy, as you're resting, it's like you're receiving life force energy, like, whoa. It's just so beautiful. Have confidence, okay? Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in love is enough, along with knowing that love works through you, with you in all ways. Okay, so if it's like really trust in the power, you know, you really trust in the power that you're working with. Allow it to guide you. Allow yourself to go slow and steady, one step at a time. Ceremony, invocation, allowing yourself to divine in a sense with the elements: fire, earth, air, water, ether. Really allowing yourself to, you know, hold rocks, leaves, plants, getting outside, feeling things, feeling nature, watching nature, observing nature. Even sitting here, she's just sitting here observing, resting, not even observing, even just resting and receiving. The butterfly, the transformation, the butterfly is in the chrysalis, right? There's not, it's just, it's receiving, it's transforming. It's almost like effortless. It's just allowing and having confidence and giving yourself time to heal or to have downtime or to rest or to rejuvenate or nurture yourself, because, you know, shedding energy or transforming energy or however you want to see it, it's truly a process of surrender. And we have to listen to our bodies. We have to allow our bodies to go at whatever pace they're wanting to go at, and not push it and not force it, and not feel bad that things aren't moving along faster at the same time. So be patient. Number 2, illumination. Number 2, look at this. You've got this beautiful, again, harmonic quality, harmony, balance, harmony, balance, yin, yang, and the energy. It's almost like I can feel or see the energy airwaves, you know, the waves that's like coming alive, becoming alive, and yet so gentle, you know. There's no harm. It's all light. It's all beneficial. It's all beautiful. It's all lovely. It's music. It's harmony. It's fun. It's laughter. It's color, or it's peace and quiet. It's just beauty. It's refined. I love this. The energies are so, even here, they're in the night sky, right? So it's almost like, you know, I feel like there's a lot happening in the evening or at night while you're sleeping. A lot of dream activity, a lot of soul conscious activity. And if you're awake at night, you could be working with, you know, your energy in a very private way, like a sacred way. Even here in the evening, she's like, it's peaceful, right? The rest of the world's sleeping, and you're able to feel the energies. It's almost like you're being guided to learn and experiment with the sensitivity of energy. When I'm really in tune with unconditional love, especially out in nature, there's like a softness quality that I feel, you know, where I just feel everything feels very soft in the air, or there's that gentle breeze, or the birds chirp, and everything just sounds perfect. And you can really feel the quality of the energy in the air, you know, when everything is aligned, everything is in its pure state, or the purest state it can be. Versus if you're in the city and there's a lot of noise and you're just like, you just can't get into it, right? So this is really interesting and beautiful. I feel like you may find some beautiful inspiration in the evening or the middle of the night, that you just feel like this magical quality to the earth, to yourself, in new ways that are very just magical, and your soul's guiding you. So I don't know. The chaser. Oh my goodness, karma is a bitch. I finally got mine. And the chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Okay, so I'm going to feel into this here for a moment. It's this, whatever this energy is, has been affecting your, you know, it's not only been affecting you, but it is a catalyst for this transformation, this ability for you to really subtly feel energies and become more in tune with your own callings, your own spiritual gifts of energy healing, balance, and self-judgment. Judgment is about judging yourself for the qualities of love versus the absence of it, right? Judgment comes from your own internal guidance, your own internal connection to source. Judgment is recognizing when you're in an energy of purity. That in itself is affirmation. That's all the judgment you need. Otherwise, it's like if we're not in a state of being aligned to the energies of purity, we're never going to find ourselves in an environment like that. When people are traveling or when they're in certain locations, they're attracted there for a reason. If we're in a state of disharmony, no balance, it makes it very difficult for us to ever dream or even think of how we're going to experience those things. So there's definitely an acknowledgement here in your own self that it's just very affirmative, where you find yourself working with energy, working with healing, working with balance. That in itself, you're on your path. So allow yourself the patience. And I feel like right now too, at night, you're going to be learning even more, in a deeper way. And it's like sacred and private. And whether it's in your dreams or you actually being awake and being guided or feeling guided to tune in somehow to candlelight or crystals or just nature, going out under the stars. I feel like there's just this advance in your own spiritual teachings, energetic teachings, life teachings, whatever it is. How do I feel when I am authentic? Why am I authentic? How have I changed from thinking I'm a fake to knowing that I'm real? This is really beautiful. I use my words and thoughts as tools to shape my future. Life is very simple. I create my experiences by my thinking and feeling patterns. What I believe about myself and about life becomes true for me. Oh, wow. This is really beautiful. Let me just see what else you got here. We got the Ravens, the Magician, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like here this energy with the Chaser dynamic and karma being a bitch. I feel like there's this energy where you're really recognizing the chaser runner dynamic, the codependent, even the empath narcissistic type of relationships where you recognize your participation and how you were involved in them, whether it was your fault or not, or whether it was rooted in, it's like no matter how you found yourself there, I feel like there's a real recognition of being able to sense and see and know within yourself what it was that was attracting those types of energies or relationships into your life. And it's not so much about focusing on the who, what, where, as it is like understanding your own energetic system and how you manifest, which just allowed you to have that breakthrough in being able to finally let go of some things. And you may have received some karma, some, kickback or feedback from past choices, like we all do. It's how we learn. It's how we come into these recognitions. I've made I've met karma a few times. Somebody may have even called me karma a few times. I don't know. Anyways, it's like recognizing that you are this beautiful infinite soul and allowing yourself to really embrace the sacredness of who you are, seeing yourself as the living life force energy, and recognizing, the shadow side of humanity, recognizing the yin and the yang, right? The light and the dark, or the light and the shadow, the transformation that occurs when the light is shining. As long as we can maintain our light, our shadows are always going to be behind us, right? So I feel like that in this card, it's like you've truly embraced the light and the shadows are truly falling behind you. There's no more of this energy of chasing after what you want. It's like now the shadows are behind you and you are the light. You are always leading the way. You are the energy. You are the yin and the yang. You were once the caterpillar and now you're the butterfly. It's so beautiful. It's like the butterfly may have thought it was getting its karma when it was going through the chrysalis transformation. It's like very interesting. Even here, the number 25 could be a 7. So it's either co-creation and embracing change, or it's illusions, right? It's like believing things that aren't real. So I really feel like you've opened yourself up to so many expanded ways of like affirming yourself, life affirming yourself, learning about your energy, learning about your personality, your own humanity, allowing yourself to know what, rest and nurture is, giving yourself time to rest, being, allowing yourself to do what you encourage others to do. I feel like it's just such a beautiful energy for you, and it's illumination, illumination here for you. Really feeling your authenticity, feeling the magician energy. There's something here about you manifesting a new beginning with this energy of being able to really bring anything from the past that you were working on, your creative projects, your investments, your career, like whatever it is that you've invested, your physical reality, your finances, your creative projects, like I don't know, but whatever it is, you're able to bring this forward with you moving forward. And or it's continuing to grow, it's just something that's continuing to grow. These seeds that you've planted are continuing to grow, and you'll always be able to plant seeds from this. This is like I can feel this as like this effortless support to your foundation that will always be a part of you. It's something that has to do with your gifts and talents that can never be taken from you. And as long as you are continuing to focus on it, which you do, you love, it's like the energy is supporting you. There's so much here. So much being illuminated. So much being illuminated. Even here we have the moth. It's like a colorful moth, and this butterfly looks more like a moth to me, and this moth looks more like a butterfly. This is very, very, very cool. The yin and the yang, it's not even black and white here. It's like fire and air, and it's like it's like you've been shown like multi-dimensional facets of reality, and being able to see things from like the same thing from a different perspective, which makes it all completely different. And I feel like not only that, it like continues to enhance and fortify. It's like nutrients for your garden. It's like helping it grow even more and become even more juicy and sweet and wonderful. Okay. And the ravens here, even this is the magicians in the tarot, and there's 2 ravens here. It's like you're truly allowing yourself to co-create with life, however that shows up for you. And even the eye here, it's like the universe is watching you in the most beautiful, powerful ways. Even the crows are picking up little, how crows pick up shiny objects and then they like take them somewhere to their nest or whatever. Like they're picking up the little sparkly things here, the whatever it is, the pentacles or gems or rocks. And the universe is collecting all these little bits and pieces for you, and then it's just showing up like, oh, it's like the energy master, you're like bringing you're bringing what you want and desire to you. And not only that, there are energies that want to work with you. So I feel like there's, it's like this, the love is a mutual agreement. The universe is a mutual agreement. So it's like these crows, I almost feel like they're like recognizing you as someone that works with a certain type of energy, and they may like you and take a kin to you and bring you things, like become your friend. And it's not like you were out seeking to be friends with a crow. It's like this is really interesting and something to be aware of for yourself. It's like you are really finding the illumination within yourself so powerful, and seeing how it allows you to effortlessly manifest and enjoy your life the way you were meant to. Like you are enjoying your life, you're discovering your life, you're able to enjoy your experiences. It's not just work anymore, it's play and experiencing and discovering and being able to, witness the magic and experience and feel the magic, to enjoy the magic, to not have to work so hard, to not have to be, it's like you get to just be yourself and be discovering and creative. And, I feel you really enjoy working with energy, and this energy of being patient is really, it's like instilling and again, like with the 7 of Pentacles, your foundation of wisdom is just really feels solid, and the wisdom will serve you. Wisdom is patience, patience is wisdom. And I feel that too in the I Ching energy. There's this energy of wisdom that's really serving you, and know that whatever judgment calls, whatever choices you're making are right on. They're right in alignment for you right now. And being really mindful of your words, knowing that they do shape your future energy, the way that we speak our words out loud, whether, it's like really just speaking your truth, allowing beauty to be your language, love your language, being mindful of any sort of just like human talk, not allowing yourself to go into too many negative types of, or like vibrations. I wouldn't say negative. Sometimes we just, entertain, or, we go along with something for a moment, just being really mindful. And then later on, we're like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that or something. Like, I'm just seeing it very simple. But it's like whatever you can do to just stay focused on the beauty, because we're human and we need to be reminded it's just a part of the transformation. And I feel like whatever happens, you are being shown. It's like whatever it is only strengthening your energetic connection, your education, your expertise, like all of it. It's all good. Like there's nothing negative about any of this whatsoever. So I'm going to read you this little postcard from Spirit. Have confidence in yourself. And two, I think just the affirmation that this energy is, not only is it transmuted or transformed, it's through your ability to really hone in on the balance, self-mastery, and it did serve as a catalyst for you, a very powerful catalyst that allowed you to fully just, embrace your gifts and talents. So thank you so much for being you. So let me read this postcard to Spirit for you. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on Earth, where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Oh, I love it. How perfect. Trust the invisible. And, this process, whatever this is, the past experiences have really allowed you to really feel your sensitive, subtle energy in such a powerful way. In no way is it disempowering or destabilizing or brings you to a place of like being vulnerable. It's like your confidence is really secure. Your self-esteem, your self-assurance, your inner guidance, your inner knowing. You're very supported in this, and this very whatever this is, whatever difficulties you went through. By choosing to continue growing and really aligning with the truth, it's allowed you this very rare, I want to say rare because not many of us tune into it like you are. It's a sensitivity that can be felt, and it's only when you're truly allow yourself to embrace like peace, peace, real calm, real quiet, real life force energy, which means that you take yourself into places in nature where no one else is. You really allow yourself to be surrounded and feel the natural energy versus the synthetic man-made energy. So you're very much an expert in feeling that for yourself, your intuition. Follow your intuition more than anything. It's always going to illuminate the path. It's always going to be aligned with your authenticity, and allow yourself to explore and discover new ways of connecting with the energy in your own private time. That's why I feel like nighttime here. It's like there's a, and I used to really enjoy, especially when my kids were little, I used to really enjoy waking up like at 5 o'clock in the morning, or even sometimes in the middle of the night. Like I got into this, embracing of sleeping twice a day, like a little bit at night and a little bit during the day, because especially when my kids were babies, I would be up in the middle of the night and then I'd be tired during the day and taking a nap when they nap. So being a mom, I guess it was just a natural progression, or becoming aware of my energy. But I would love to be able to tune in to myself and just feel myself, and it's difficult, right, sometimes. So getting up really early in the morning before the sun came up and just feeling that knowingness that everyone was still asleep, like it just feels really quiet and you feel the peace very effortlessly. So I feel like there's opportunities for you to learn more whenever it feels right for you. I'm not saying you should stay up every night like a job. It's not a job. This is more like really feeling it as your humanness, as your natural way of being, because it is. And then allowing it to show you how you can then live authentically with this gift, with these gifts of knowing, how you're tuned in and how you can work with the energies, because no matter what you do, this is all natural for being human. It's just that a lot of us are unaware of it. So also be mindful of that too, and who you choose to share yourself with. And as long as you're aligned with your authenticity, your heart, you won't have to really be concerned about it. However, be aware of it, because sometimes we get really excited and we just want to experiment and play, and maybe the not so right individual sees us or overhears something, and then it instills it like create, not an instill, it somehow triggers a fear in them or something. So we don't want to be creating any more karma, or someone chasing after you like, oh, I saw what you do, teach me what you do, or something, because you can't. It's like, I feel like there's just this energy of reassurance around you, and knowing that you don't need to feel like call in protection, like you're this dragon. Like, in your awareness, it is the protection. Okay, you've got this. This is just affirmation for you, Mr. or Mrs. Magician. So you are manifesting something new. So allow your newly rejuvenated, renewed self to enjoy this process of whatever it is you're creating or manifesting. And really know too that when it's like this restful, peaceful energy is so luxurious feeling, and you're really going to enjoy it. Okay, there is a balance between work and play, and give and receive, and tuning intentionally into things versus just being in the moment and allowing yourself to be. Okay, so trust the invisible. And thank you so much for being you. I truly appreciate you all. And I truly hope this message just resonated and affirmed where you're at this time. Thank you all so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. I really appreciate it. Please do connect with me on social media, my Patreon and my Instagram. I would be so grateful to see you over there. So happy to connect with you guys always. And until the next message comes through, as always, take very good care of yourself. Sending you tons of infinite love. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 4. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Beautiful heart and souls. I'm so grateful as always to deliver these messages. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. So let's see what your soul needs you to know. What is necessary to know at this time? We got Ouija board. Caution right away. Okay, and we have the King of Cups. Blossoming abundance, partnership. Oh my. Oh wow. We have awareness here, the number 13. Your emotions are really being heightened right now. Especially with this partnership. Oh my goodness, so much beautiful energy surrounding you. So your soul really needs you to hear this message about being very aware and mindful of anything that is truly not aligned with you, to be very mindful of it right now. I feel like there's this energy here with Ouija board where it's like you see all the signs, you feel all the feels, you really feel all the love, and then it's like this person is turning to a Ouija board to affirm it instead of their own feelings. And it's not that you're doing that. However, it's like this natural human tendency to need things affirmed in the physical reality beyond what we're already seeing or sensing or feeling, because it's such a beautiful, like, I can feel the energy here is very passionate, very alive. Know your power. Okay, know your power. Freedom. There's freedom here. Like, this is your freedom, your liberation, your expansion into truly alignment with your own abundance. There's blossoming abundance. So there's abundance and prosperity here. Your awareness is expanding beyond what you've known before. And even here in the darkness, there's so much light. There's so much magic and mystery and unfoldment. It feels like, going into the depths of your emotion and seeing the purity and the magic that is unlocked within us when we're truly aligned with our heart. It's like seeing the inspiration, the life force energy, and being really mindful of your power, because this horse here is like, this horse is lit up on fire. It's light. It's, very, in its essence, very pure. And I feel like I'm seeing it like running or galloping, and like you wouldn't want to step right in front of it, right? Because it can knock you over. There's this energy of being really mindful, even in here in the blossoming abundance, when things are small, when we're nurturing something, we work with it at the pace that it's growing. Okay, so there's a partnership union energy here where it's like you're really being guided to go slow and steady, one day at a time, and see it as blossoming. It's always blossoming, it's always growing. So there's no rush, there's nothing to get like woo super excited about and then get all crazy. And then it's like one of those, this isn't like a one night stand type of relationship. This is like true, deeply rooted in the heart, love, emotional well-being, freedom, just adoration for one another, understanding, compassion for one another, vulnerability, being open in your vulnerabilities, seeing each other, really being able to talk and share feelings and emotions with someone that you can't share with anyone else. This is a special person. This is a very special partnership here. We have reach out, the Three of Pentacles. This could also be an awareness of who you're reaching out to in your life when it comes to co-creating your foundation, your finances, your friends, your family, who's supporting you energetically. These hands here are holding her. So it's like there's this encouragement here of knowing that you are supported, that you can reach out if you need to, versus turning to a Ouija board, for instance. And I feel like you're not doing this. This is more of like just the awareness of the energies, tuning into the people, the real physical people in your life, versus, even a tarot message, even this message affirming you, it's affirming what you feel and know to be true. However, it's not going to make the dream come true, right? It's not going to make the relationship happen, this message, although it does feed and nurture your, affirmation of it, your own feelings. If you didn't feel this way, this message wouldn't have no effect on you whatsoever, right? So I feel like just the acknowledgement in your physical reality allows the abundance to continue blossoming, the partnership to continue deepening in the way that is truly authentic for you, like really getting out of needing anyone else to affirm what you feel and know to be true. Your power is truly rooted in your heart, and there's a lot of emotional qualities here that are being highlighted: emotional intelligence and mastery, and really trusting your emotions versus because the Ouija board can really it can really, what's the word I want to use? It can shake up or jostle our emotions, right? It can create fear or instill fear in us that isn't real. So that has a great impact on our emotions. And I feel like there's just an awareness here. Your soul just wants you to be aware of what the potentials, pitfalls could be, so to speak. And if you're aware of them, then you'll see them very clearly and you won't engage with them, which is really beautiful, because you just never know where, it's like you don't know where this energy is rooted truly. You do if your heart's in the right place. However, I feel like you're really being guided to stay in tune with the nature, with nature cycles, nature affirmation, people affirming through their own ways of divining. If that's, like for me in reading tarot messages, there's this energy here of your intuition, your heart, your instincts, really being able to listen to your emotions. This person is so in love with you. There's so much love here. There's just such a beautiful love, steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you made and remembering love in your daily activities. Okay, so no matter what, you are in alignment with this love no matter what you do. So it also feels like don't allow yourself to stray or question or doubt yourself, when all this beautifulness is really showing up in your life. If it's showing up, just say thank you. That's the affirmation. Don't feel like you have to affirm it anywhere outside of you. And if you do, it's okay. Don't be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have trusted. Like there's just this very compassionate, loving energy here, okay? Very, very supportive to you. Dragonfly emergence. And this does speak to a very sort of quick spiritual awakening, a quick awareness. It's like being shown something and you don't have to go through this long process of understanding it. It's just like, oh, I got it. And maybe it takes a few days or a month or a couple weeks. Like it's something shorter. Very quick spiritual awakening, very quick growth. And, sometimes during quick growth, we can get a little bit confused. So just knowing that and allowing yourself to tune in instead to the forces of nature, even here under awareness, like at nighttime, if you're up at night, instead of being in that Nine of Swords energy, I really feel you being in tune with, the stars, the moon, the qualities of night. Like back in the day when we were kids and we would go camping or whatever, and we're just out under the stars, and you just feel so happy, and there's no fear. It's just all really beautiful. I feel this very magical quality to whatever it is you're going through that's supporting you, and it's this partnership energy here. Recognizing that you're such an amazing partner, very loyal, very cooperative, very inspired in terms of your ideas, your solutions, even growth and creating new things and envisioning the future and being a clean slate and being open to new things. Like there's just so much. Even the horse energy speaks to helping and supporting and really going the distance for whatever it is that is calling your inspired spirit forward. The dragonfly emergence, this is something your heart really wanted. It's like, wake up. This is happening. This is happening. Adventure, okay? Love. Oh my goodness, love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. My goodness. That's it. It's like the love is so real. And it's truly rooted in your own, love for yourself. You've really chosen to love yourself. And because of that, it's being reflected now to you. This partnership, the people that are surrounding you that you have the ability to reach out to are truly supportive of your well-being, your physical well-being, your emotional well-being, your spiritual well-being, your mental, all of it. It's very, very beautiful here. I was reminded of your scent recently. How beautiful. So this is, I feel like for you, there is this, it's like when we smell certain things, they really do incite that nostalgic or very familiar type of feeling that is just right for us. Love, like what is love to you? And there are smells in the reality that really remind us of what true love is all about. And I feel like this is you and a partner, you're both being, there are affirmations in the physical reality that are really being shown to you or experienced by you in ways that are not just visual. They're including all of your senses, your hearing, your smell, your touch, your intuition. There's just like these it's more than just like needing, it's like you don't need to go out and look for a sign. The signs, the affirmations are going to show themselves and present themselves automatically. Okay, so if you've smelt something recently, like there was a scent or a fragrance that really triggered the love or affirmed the love or whatever it is, this is a part of this partnership coming together. This is a part of your soul speaking to you in ways that are beyond words, that are truly through the heart, that are felt through the emotions. Okay, why am I wealthy? How have I changed from believing in poverty to realizing abundance? How do I feel when I feel wealthy? So what you need to hear is freedom, wealth, love, partnership. It's happening. It's happening. And to be really mindful of that. Really hold this partnership, this love, this abundance in sacred alignment. Don't allow yourself to go down any dark paths. Don't allow yourself to entertain any sort of fears, feelings, and emotions that diminish you, that don't respect you, that don't honor integrity or courage. And this is not out of judgment. This is truly like, what empowers your love? What empowers your security and your familiarity with your own connection to love? If there's, it's like when you're really feeling the love vibes, it's like you're being encouraged to embrace the slow and steady process, because it's like, I feel like there's a quick spiritual awakening here, and also recognizing that this is for the long haul. Okay, so you need to allow yourself to go slow and steady and not allow any sort of fears or lack mentality or anything to steer you off course, okay? Really root into the physical reality, connect with friends and family if you're feeling any sort of whatever, and see yourself on this adventure, this beautiful adventure. Allow yourself to stay positive, stay rooted in partnership, loyalty, courage, respect. And how do you feel when you feel wealthy? Abundance. You know, you have blossoming abundance here, so you're moving into wealth, like full on wealth, okay? So allow yourself to feel wealthy every day more and more. Really begin realizing that you're abundant and attracting abundance, freedom, like never before. Like, this is it. You are attracting everything that you could possibly desire, and it's going to be revealed to you and attracted to you one day at a time, okay? One day at a time. So, you know, just remind yourself that when things are not, you feel them, but maybe they're not showing up in your physical reality at that moment. Trust that they are showing up, or you wouldn't be feeling it. And, you know, just continue embracing abundance, because it's just truly moving out of that old feeling of not, you know, it's like learning what we wanted and really honing in on it. And so just continue trusting, okay? I speak and think positively. My current thinking shapes my future. If I hear myself using negative or limiting words, I change them. And it's that simple, you know? It's just having the awareness. Like, anything that comes up for you or is shown to you or is revealed to you through your everyday stuff, you're going to automatically become aware of it and just be like, oh, okay, I need to switch up my thinking, you know, because this is what I want to remain aligned to. Because if we start to feed any sort of negative thoughts, ideas, it can, you know, it's like it doesn't misalign us necessarily, just depending on if our intention is to always catch it. If our intention is to always, you know, be aligned to our heart and soul, then it's like we're able to just recognize it, become aware of it, and continue moving along, self-correct, right? So just to be aware of, like, your soul's just letting you know, like, you know this already. So the Acrobat, Page of Stones, and the King of Cups. Oh my goodness, King of Cups twice, and the Page of Stones. So this is very interesting, and, you know, however it resonates with you. It's so beautiful, though, truly. We have, you know, prosperity and abundance and new business ideas. We have the Acrobat here, which feels like, to me, there's a lot of freedom. There's a lot of movement in your body and play and dance, and just feeling even the hula dance here with Hina. I feel like there's this energy of freedom within your body. And we have the King of Cups twice. So to me, this is very much signifying that you are attracting very powerful masculine energy into your life, or you are the masculine energy. And no matter what, you're really embracing this energy of abundance and compassion and partnership and new business ideas, and really implementing them in the physical reality. And not only that, but it's like, I feel like there's this energy of true beauty and abundance that's not blossoming just in your finances or your physical reality. Like, this is you, like, blossoming into it's like your magical abilities of love. I feel like this energy of stoicism, like there's like the faces, there's a very seriousness here. However, there is this energy also in being able to be playful in your seriousness. Even here in this card, her face is, you know, she's in tune with the movement, with her body, with the energies around her. Even with the little monkey here, you know, she's a performer. It makes me always feel like when I see this card, Cirque du Soleil, you know, it's fun and it's enjoyable and it's amazing, and it requires practice and dedication, and it's professionalism, you know, there's a serious tone to it. You don't want to get hurt. However, once you're really in it, it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's freedom, it's like everything, right? I feel like whatever it is that you're doing is very, you're going to feel like the freedom really begin to just be your normal everyday vibe, your normal everyday feeling, really embracing the steady progress of life, really embracing your awareness, and really embracing love in a whole new, expanded, beautiful partnership way. A partnership that only enhances your foundation, your finances, your friends, your family, your adventure, my goodness, and your wealth. Wealth is health, health is wealth. And oh, there's a switcheroony. Instead of saying wealth is health, it's health is wealth. It's like there's these subtle little consciousness epiphanies or different things that you're realizing, and they're not even negative or positive. It's more so just how it aligns you, right, to what is truly authentic for you, and just shifting your words or your consciousness or how you're tuning in or divining, instead of tuning into tarot cards every day on YouTube. We go through a phase, some of us, where we're looking to, affirmation here and there, and then we grow and we realize we don't need it every day, and we don't even realize we don't need it. We just begin to naturally, now we're focused and tuned into our expansion and where we're going, and we may in the future tune in here and there, but it's different. It's like learning spiritual practices and then growing into something new, and it's still a part of who you are, and you can still tune into it whenever you need to. It doesn't make it wrong or bad. It's just like recognizing that you're growing, and your interest now and your path forward is expanding into new territories or new ways of going about yourself. You're this infinite soul, and you get to really experience who you are and experience life and experience the spiritual transformations and all of that, and then really embrace the living part of it. Like, I see you really enjoying what you do. I see you really enjoying your partnerships, being able to just really be in your life, doing whatever it is you do. Okay, so there's a postcard from Spirit here I'm going to read to you. It says, "You are love. Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspirations might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for Spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome, co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means Spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences, and know that this is why you are on the earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so loved." Okay, and I feel like this is really powerful. If you're a woman, you are very loved by a man. There is a man who very much loves you. And if you are a man, I feel like you are really coming into your self-mastery maturity. Like, there's a maturity about you, a level of compassion and emotional intelligence about you that is truly successful. Like, there is no going back to anything other than success and abundance and prosperity for you moving forward. Like, you are focused forward. Your heart is rooted in the right place. There's a lot of stability. There's awareness. There's a lot that you've been through. And I feel like it's very clear. Like, moving forward, you are very clear. This is like pure alignment here. Very, very powerful. Okay. So when you're moving forward, there is this energy of love. And I feel like, if you are masculine, this is something you're going to be offering to a woman. If you're a woman, feels like a man offering you love, and if you're a man, it feels like, the double King of Cups. It's like, there's no doubt, like, you are, when you the universe will bring it all together. I feel the heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. It's like happening effortlessly. However, it's like, whatever it is, there will be no doubt at all whatsoever when this union, when this partnership shows up in physical reality. It's like double. Like, you just know. It's like, there's, no matter what. It's just like these two cards coming out. You don't need to check in with any other source. Like, if you pulled your own tarot cards and you're like, okay, let me just pull one more to affirm it. And it's like, okay, it's like, no matter how much you affirm it, it's the same, right? And that could be too the awareness. Like, don't stop yourself from affirming what you feel you need to. However, it's going to just keep affirming the same message, and until it's like, okay, this is real. And it just keeps, unfolding that way. So anyways, thank you so much. You are all so amazing, loving, wonderful, compassionate, intelligent, so so abundant, so prosperous. It's, you know, it's wealth, it's freedom, it's a secure foundation for your future. It's friends and family and true love. I mean, this is, you know, good smells, good food, good art, good shows, good beauty. There's just inspiration, there's support, there's adventure. It's just all here. I mean, nature, travel, beautiful homes and buildings, and I just see it all for you. I can feel it all. So thank you so much for being you. I truly hope this just affirmed what you're feeling and allows you to continue embracing the future, you know, with just full confidence. And thank you so much for being you. I'm super, super happy for you. Very happy for you. Super, super. So thank you all again, and thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. I truly appreciate you for that. Please do tune in with me or connect with me over on my social media, my Patreon, my Instagram, and, you know, just continue being you. Enjoy all of this freedom and prosperity and love that surrounds you. And I truly wish you all so much love and abundance always. And I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you. And infinite love always. Peace.